When annotating a document in Google Classroom, there's a couple things that you need to know. So to start with, I'm going to click on my class, and then I'm going to go find the assignment that I need. So I'm going to click on Test, and this is just a test assignment that I have made. And in here, at the very bottom, I'm going to slide that menu up, and I'm going to click on the assignment at the top. Let that open up for me. So now that I have my assignment pulled up, I want to annotate it. So I'm going to hit the pencil in the top right-hand corner, and that's going to open up my tools on the bottom. So I'm going to choose the pen, and I want to put my name on this document. And so I scroll down using 2 fingers, and I start writing my name. However, the line is really small, and I don't like how it's pretty difficult to write like this. So I'm going to show you what to do next. So if I take 2 fingers and I pinch the screen outward, it'll allow me to zoom, and writing this way is much nicer. I don't have near as hard of a time to write out my name, spell some things, so this is just a lot nicer. I'm going to go to the eraser to fix one of the letters that I made, so I can do that. I can also use some other features. I'm going to go to the next page. So on the next page, I want to provide a definition. If I click my pen, I can change colors. I can also change pen thickness. So if you zoom in and it's really blotty, you can choose another size. If I zoom in, just much easier to write this way and add some text. So this would be the general way of annotating on it. And I'm just using my finger, so I don't have a pen here, just using my finger. So I'm going to wrap up adding this text, and then I'm going to take my 2 fingers, I'm going to zoom back out, and I want to show you some other features. So I'm going to use the highlighter feature now. I can highlight over annotations that I have made, so handwriting that I have done, or I can highlight text that is already written on this PDF on the screen. So after doing that, there's also another tool that I can use, and it's called the marker. The thickness on the marker is pretty big, and so I'll have to lower it down, but it's just another way of writing. It's just whatever your preference is. It's not that different than writing with a pen, but just another feature that you can use. And now we'll check out what it's like to add text. So adding text is definitely a little bit different. I don't prefer to use text. I would much rather use one of the pens. It's difficult to navigate text and move it around, also to change the size. The colors don't change. And so I would try to stay away from text if it were me. However, whatever is your preference. But using text in Google Classroom is pretty difficult. Now, the next thing that I want to show you is the selector tool. So on the far left-hand corner, if I click the selector tool, I can select some of my text that I've already written using the pen. I can move it around and relocate this wherever I'd like to. So this is Google Classroom. This is the general features that they have. And if I back out of this, in the top right-hand corner, I have to hit Save. I encourage all of you to save multiple times, save often, so your work is not deleted if something happens to the app. So know that when you save it, your work is automatically attached to your Google Classroom assignment. You don't have to go in and reattach something else. It's there, but I do encourage you to go check it.